I'm Caitlin.
And this is the
Penfriends podcast. Cool.
That was cute.
Yeah. I have a lot of things that I wanted to talk to you about before we actually got into the big subject of the day, which was all of the YouTube drama in the world.
I know.
It was a crazy week for YouTube and a whole bunch of other stuff. It was crazy for me here at work. My first 2 weeks at summer camp have flown by, and I'm here until August. So it's like, I feel like I've been here for a month, but it's only been 2 weeks. You know what I mean?
Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I really like the people I work with. I like my directors. My casts of kids are pretty fun. I haven't really interacted with them a lot, but yeah, it's gonna be great. I'm really excited.
Yay.
If you want to come up and see it, you can let me know. I'll reserve you tickets. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Anyway, what have you been up to?
Nothing really. Work is going really great now. I don't know if I can divulge too much on the podcast because who knows who listens.
Right, exactly. You did tell me though what happened, and I do want to hear that later in our
we'll chat about it. So to tell the short and long of it, I have a lot more work to do now.
Mm-hmm.
So I've been extremely busy, but not stressed out at all. I'm very happy.
Good. Good. No, that's really better. That's way better than what you have been describing to me in the past few weeks. So, yeah.
I mean, like, Friday was a little stressful because the girl that's been in the room with me was on vacation. So Allegra was in with me, and it was fine. But it was, like, the last day before we get a new crop of kids on Monday. And I feel like because I've been running around doing so many other things, I'm not prepared for, like, this transition. Like, none of the kids visited the room, so I don't have pictures of them and their cubbies.
Aww.
So I feel, like, really bad about that. I just have a lot to do today specifically because I didn't do anything yesterday. And it's going to be a really busy day anyway, so I'm a little overwhelmed, but I woke up bright and early, got myself ready, and I'm, like, ready to go, so.
Good. No,
yeah.
That's really cool.
Mm-hmm.
Is it, like, well, we already said it was hot as balls. Is it hot as balls there? Is it, like, heat index over 100, and I'm, like, hashtag dead. I'm dying.
Yeah, it's really bad. I think, let me actually check the weather right now. Because I know that when I woke up, it said that the actual temperature was 78, but it felt like 97.
Yeah.
With the humidity. Right now it's 83, but the real feel is 94.
Yeah, that's what it says up here.
It was there was like 3 days this week where we were supposed to have like a massive thunderstorm, and we didn't have anything. Like, it was sunny.
I just want it to rain so
much. And
I
was like, wow, this global warming is really hitting right now. Because that's, like, the cycle that it will go through. Like, the temperatures will climb, and then it would thunderstorm and cool down for, like, a couple weeks. But it's not.
Yeah.
That's not happening.
Yeah, everyone
I just watched a Bill Nye episode on it.
Everyone I've talked to up here who's been here past years, they're like, yeah, this is strange. And I'm like, yeah, because it's global warming, bitch. Like, I can't, like, it's bad. It's horrible.
It's really bad.
But we're trying to survive. It's just painful to sleep in a room that's tiny and stuffy, and the breeze doesn't come through the window, and we have one little fan because I brought a fan, but my roommate flew in from New York, so she barely brought anything with her. And so I'm like, it's fine. I mean, we survive, but that's why I think I'm going to go off campus today and just, like, window shop for my one show that's set in modern day with my friend. And, yeah, just so we can be in a Target with air conditioning and, like, and not in uniform.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's been fun. My one friend, well, I made a lot of good friends up here already, and all the girls in the costume shop are like a bunch of nerds, and one likes K-pop, so we talk a lot and we play K-pop in the car.
That's
And,
so exciting.
Yeah, no, it's really, we're trying to play D&D, but I'm trying to think of a day when we can actually do it, but people made characters and stuff and are excited to play, but the Shakespeare Festival shows are going on last week and this week, and so like once that settles down and they have a weekend, like a day off actually, where they're not doing anything at night, then we'll actually play. But yeah.
Oh
I
my
got some
God.
shit to tell you. This is a new segment called Caitlin Found Amazing Things. So, I did a lot of cool stuff since I've been here. Jeremy came to visit, and he camped across the street at the state park. That was fun.
Cute.
We went to the Sleeping Bear Dunes. That was fun.
No way.
Yeah. Well, we went...
I've never been.
Oh, it's so cool. It's really fun. It's like the scenic route drive through the whole park is like half the drive there. It's like, so like to actually get to the dunes, you drive through so much forest, but it was gorgeous. But I didn't go with Jeremy. He left before we went, but it was with a whole bunch of theater people. So we went to the dunes. Yesterday with my friend Lauren, who likes K-pop, we went to the Cherry Festival.
Ooh.
And while we were at the Cherry Festival, guess what I saw?
What did you see?
A picture of the Cherry Festival mascot, Super Cherry. I was like, I have to take a picture because this is exactly what I wanted for CEO Lemon. Not Lemon, Melon.
You know what's funny is
What?
Josh and I went to like this downtown market yesterday. He wanted to show me, and so it's got like inside. It's got like a bunch of different like little food stands. It's all local, like Grand Rapids, like local.
Yeah.
And there's this one little shop that was like a tea shop and a spice shop and like everything. So we were shopping around there, and they had these like made in Michigan car like air fresheners, and there was one for the Melon Festival.
Really?
And I was like, oh my God, I have to get that for Caitlin.
That's
and Josh
so
was like,
cool.
what? And I'm like, we have to get this for Caitlin. So,
That's awesome.
you have an air freshener waiting for you.
Thank you. You know I need it. How smelly my car is. I don't think I've ever driven you anywhere. Have I ever driven you anywhere in my blue car? No. That's okay.
Never.
I'm not a good driver, so. But yeah, I saw that picture from afar for the Cherry Festival, and I ran to it, and my friend was like, what the fuck? And I was like, you don't understand. We had this whole conversation on my podcast, and like, with the Japanese mascots, and we were trying to make mascots for Michigan, and the Cherry Festival has a mascot. His name is Super Cherry.
That's everything. Super Cherry.
Yeah.
Aww.
And his quote is, trash is the pits. Cherry pits. Please keep our city clean. That's what the sign said. I did not see him in person. I don't know if he exists in person. If he existed in person, I would have cried.
Yeah.
And gotten video of it, at least. Like, but that would have been so funny. Anyway, what other stuff do I have to tell you? Oh, I found a Twitter moment that related to your fiance. So McDonald's is planning on trying to sell muffin tops, just the tops.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if you've heard of this from Josh or not, but
I've not.
But yeah,
Interesting.
it was a Seinfeld thing, and like, you know, she just rips off the top of the muffin and only eats the top of the muffins. But I did not save the actual thing. I just took a screen cap. So I don't know more about it, but
it's
if
like
you ever
a
hear
thing.
about,
like, isn't that like
Yeah.
a widely accepted thing that like the muffin tops are the best part?
I mean,
But I like the whole muffin,
Yeah.
so I've always been a little confused about that argument. And I actually enjoy the muffin bottoms more than the top. I don't know.
well then you're
I
the
feel like
opposite
it
market.
was a thing for a while, and like years ago, like that's like you could buy like just the muffin top.
Really?
at, like, somewhere. I don't remember where. Yeah, it was, like, a thing for a while.
See,
Like, a precursor to memes. That was, like, the first meme.
I just want to know, like, the logistics of only baking the tops, because I feel like the part that we like is the muffin top is a result of like
Mhm.
baking a whole muffin. Like, how do you only make the tops?
Hmm. Unless they're doing, like, maybe it's like a cake pop situation where they can cut off the top, crumble the bottom, and then use the whole muffin still. I don't know.
I don't know either. Like, what would McDonald's do with the bottom halves of muffins?
I don't know.
Sell those for the people who only like the bottom half?
I also don't know if, like, the muffins that they sell at McDonald's come to them, like, frozen, and then they just, like, bake them. Do you know?
See, I should know, but I worked nights.
You should know.
I should know this.
Yeah.
But I worked nights, so oh, okay, hello. I'm trying to even remember. I
You
feel
only
like they
work
do
the
thaw.
night. Yeah.
They have to be baked somewhere, though. Oh, no. I think we put them in the oven. I think there was an oven there. We baked cookies.
But, like, did you make the cookie dough, or was it given to you in pre-portion?
No, the cookie dough was pre-portioned, given
Yeah.
to us.
So I feel like the muffins are the same way, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, I worked nights. I never made muffins. I cleaned the kitchen. That was it.
I'll have to ask Josh.
Yeah, if you hear about if Josh's McDonald's gets muffin tops, I'm there. I want to try it. What else did I want to tell you? Oh, the last bit of fun news is not really news. Yesterday, June 30th, is Sailor Moon and Sailor Chippy Moon's birthday.
I saw your
They were-
tweet.
Yes, I was like, I was almost a fake fan. I didn't wish them happy birthday. These, fake characters.
Mhm.
But yeah, that was that. Happy
That's
birthday,
cute.
Usagi.
Happy
and
birthday
Chibi
to
Usa.
them.
Yeah, queen and future queen. Queens. Anyway, I would like Sailor Moon just to rule our planet. I think that would be nice.
That would be really cool.
In my headcanon, she does save, like, in the Sailor Moon universe. Not in headcanon in real life. But, like, they jump to the 30th century, and I think she, like, saves the Earth and makes it sleep for a century. So that way you're, like, in the 30th century. That's not how centuries work. You know what I mean. Because it's the 30th century. You end up in the 30th century.
Mhm.
Anyway, not the point. That's my Sailor Moon trivia.
I guess I can talk about the Sims expansion.
Oh, yeah, Sims
that
Seasons!
came out. We got Sims 4 Seasons, which is bomb. Like, I'm obsessed with it. I love it
Yeah,
so
it's
much.
really good.
Seasons is always, like, my favorite expansion pack. I think that in our Sims cast, that was the expansion that I'm like, please give us Seasons, because that's, like,
Yeah.
what I loved the most.
Yeah, I think so. And it's one of my favorite. I loved it from Sims 3, but they're doing a lot. They did a lot more with Sims 4 Seasons with the calendar
Yeah, I
and the events
love
that
it.
go on.
Mhm.
And you can make your own events on the calendar.
I like
Which is
that
really
you
cool.
can, like, schedule an event for the future now.
Yes!
Instead of
that
just
is the
having to,
biggest
like, have
thing
it
that
right
I
then.
like.
Except I think my game, like, glitched because I was trying to, like, throw a birthday party, like, on my Sim's birthday and schedule it, like, ahead of time.
Mhm.
And it wouldn't let me. Like, it was like,
Oh.
the birthday party's about to begin. And I was like, no, cancel. I don't want this birthday party. But then, like, after I restarted it and stuff, I was able to schedule it.
Interesting.
That was a weird glitch that I got. The only thing that I don't like, because I make, like, really realistic households, is
Yeah.
I don't know if this is in the, like, Harvest Day festival or whatever. Do you have the gnomes come where you have to, like, appease the gnomes?
I have not gotten there yet because for some reason all of my games I decided to play I started in spring. And I keep going back and forth because I also bought vampires, and so I like switch back and forth between like my vampire family and like a normal family. So I have not, but she told me about the gnomes and that the gnomes wouldn't leave.
Yeah, and then like they don't leave, and they like they start like spread out around your house. And then I literally looked away for 2 seconds, and I looked back. My sim was at the table like eating breakfast, and the gnomes were surrounding her, and I like got a little scared because I don't like stuff like that. Like that would happen sometimes in Sims 3 seasons. Like you would get random gnomes that would like pop up, and I was like, okay, bye, and delete them. But I don't know, I don't like the gnomes. That freaks me out. And I don't like, the very first time I had like the Christmas or the Winter Fest, whatever it's called, I had like a fireplace in my house, and so Father Christmas came. Santa Claus came, because he comes when you have a fireplace. That's what it says in the game. If you have a fireplace, he'll come. So in the house I'm playing now, I didn't have a fireplace. And he still showed up, and I'm like, okay, bye. I don't like that. And then you have like the Easter Bunny too, which the Easter Bunny was just walking around in the middle of winter, like walking up and down the street. And I'm like, I don't like this anymore.
What's that one horror game? I feel like I don't remember what it was. It's the horror game that like learns what you're afraid of. And if you like stare at the mannequins in the game
I'm so
too long, then the mannequins start showing up everywhere. It's like that with the gnomes. Yeah, she did not like the gnome thing either.
Ugh, I don't like it. But other than that, like, the clothes are really cute. I like that you can put up holiday decorations.
Yeah.
And that you can, like, decorate a Christmas tree. I don't know. I really like a lot of the stuff in there.
Yeah, with all the holiday decorations and even, like, spring and summer decorations. And then the new gardener branch for the jobs and the floral arrangement.
Oh, I don't think I noticed that.
Yeah, there's a new job. And you can either be, like, gardener or floral arrangement. And floral arrangements, there's a special table now. You can do floral arrangements and, like, build that up as a skill.
Ooh.
Yeah. So I built
I know, like, kids can become, like, join the scouting career and earn, like, badges and stuff. So I had one of my little boys doing that, and he was doing really well in the scouting. Boy Scout. So cute.
Yeah, no, so I really liked it. I got laundry day, because then, like, you can build your own bundle. So I bought laundry day.
So cute.
I was like, this was the #1 voted thing, but it's still so fun.
I am still a little mad that we didn't get, like, eco living. I hope that they still
eco living would be fun.
That.
Like, green living.
You could choose to build a house off the grid.
Yeah.
And so,
composting.
you have to come up with your own. Yeah, just like own everything. But in season because I think maybe you can build a greenhouse. I'm not sure. But one of the like roofing tile choices that you can choose now is a glass roof.
Yeah.
And so I had that like over my, I don't know. I think it ended up being over my kitchen. So it was kind of cute. So I toyed with the idea of making a family that lived like in a tiny house.
Yeah.
And their house was like glass, so then they could be like off the grid a little bit more and having like no light.
Yeah, I did like I liked the glass roof. I didn't think that came with seasons. I think that just came in an update.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I think that's what my friend said, because she also, same friend who likes K-pop, also loves The Sims. So we've been, anytime we're off work, we're just like, you want to go play Sims? And we're like, yeah. And the last time we played Sims, we watched Lemonade Mouth and Camp Rock, because I'd never seen all those Disney movies before. So she's going to make me watch more Disney original movies. And it's just so cringy. Like, the Jonas Brothers are so funny in that movie, and Demi Lovato is just so young.
Camp Rock is like, it's not bad, but I haven't seen Lemonade Mouth.
Lemony Mouth was okay, but I mean, like, it's, you know who Haley Kiyoko is? That was her first movie, and she's like,
I do know who she is.
yeah. So in that
Yeah.
movie, she just looks awkward, but now she's like smoking hot. So I'm like, there's growth after Disney apparently. So, but yeah, I guess we should get right into it. About,
Sure.
do you want to start with like the one I'm sure you're shook most about?
Yeah. Because I have like conflicting feelings about it. So Colleen Ballinger announced that she's pregnant
Yeah.
with, and now she's 13 weeks
Okay.
pregnant. So she's known since the middle of April and has been like filming content and stuff, and she's still like, she was gonna hide it for as long as possible, but since she's so like petite, she's on tour right now and she's showing in her costume.
Oh yeah.
And so people were like, I'm supposed to have to announce
Yikes.
it. And she's engaged. They're engaged.
Yeah, you told me that last week, I think, or last time we talked.
No, Joshua
Oh.
is engaged to his
Yeah, you're right.
like childhood person.
Right.
But Colleen and Eric, like, not only did she announce like, yeah, we're pregnant, she's like, we got engaged and decided we wanted to have a baby. And I was like, what the fuck is going on?
Living.
I was shook with. I mean, it's whatever. At first I was like, I didn't realize that it was planned, and so I was kind of like, that's interesting. But then I actually like took the time and watched her video, her like announcement or whatever, and I'm kind of excited. I'm excited for her and for Eric. Eric is so like quiet because he's not like an internet person or anything. So yeah.
So are you going to keep up with her videos? Because you told me last time we recorded with Josh, like, you unsubscribed from the whole family, like, you didn't like any of that drama with her and her ex.
Everything, yeah.
Yeah.
And because I still believe, and, like, I really do, until they decide, like, years and years and years from now to come out with, like, the truth of what happened in the divorce, I subscribe to the idea that she was cheating on Josh with Eric. I really believe that. Like, I really, really, really wholeheartedly believe that. And so I had an extremely hard time supporting her, like, after she chose to divorce Josh.
Yeah.
Which is how it happened. And just everything that, like, Josh went through was so hard. And now that he's like back, we've been like watching his videos and he's so happy, and like his music and everything is so good. But I just could not support like Colleen at all. Especially like right after like Joshua announces that he's engaged to, I don't even know what her name is. I don't know. And then right after he announced that, like literally the next day, she's like, I'm dating Eric. And I'm like,
yeah.
I don't know. I still feel like there was this back and forth. Like Joshua revealed his relationship, and then she revealed her relationship, and then Joshua gets engaged and is like doing so good, and she's like, we're pregnant and engaged.
Yeah, I can still see, because especially since they're both on YouTube and they're doing, you know, their own thing now, that it can be a competition, sort of. I mean, now they have a shared pool of fans, so they're trying to pull these people one way or another.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's ridiculous.
I don't know. But after, like, watching the video and stuff, maybe I'm just, like, hormonal because I'm on my period. But I was like, oh my god, a baby! And I got, like, really excited and happy for her. But, yeah, I don't know. I'm thinking about whether or not I'll keep up on it. I'm sure I'll like check in every now and then because I thought that she was announcing it like right when she found out. But like she knew in April and has been filming like videos about the pregnancy and not putting them up, and now she's gonna put them up. So I'm like, shit, now I'm invested. Yeah, and she like teased that in the beginning of her reveal, like all of the footage that she's collected. So I was also like, this is weird, but whatever. And then so then she did a Miranda Sings video, and Miranda's taking a break from the internet for a little while, and people were like, you should have had Miranda like swallow a watermelon seed and then be like, what's going on?
Oh my god,
or like
that would have been
like
so
something
stupid.
really stupid and so funny though. But her video was the Miranda video was like kind of cute and funny, but this is her last tour that she's on, and she's not stopping her tour, and she's like on her tour until November. And I'm like, girl, you are not gonna want to be doing that when you are that pregnant.
Yeah, that'll be really interesting to see if she's anything cancels.
She's on a bus tour. Yeah, she's on a bus tour until like the middle of November or something like that. I was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's tough. That would be tough, especially when you're pregnant. Speaking of couples on YouTube, or not couples on YouTube, let's say, the whole... Do you even follow either of those people, Trisha or Jason?
I don't know anything that is going on. Because, well, I was watching like Peter Mark's videos because he like talks about Trisha all the time. And I guess they like broke up but didn't break up, but now they're broken up. Like, I don't know anything that's going on.
No one else does either. And that's really what the whole that's what the whole thing is. And I'm sure Peter will keep making videos about, and like not analyzing, because he doesn't analyze relationships, but like dissecting like what the hell they're doing, because since the breakup,
I haven't like kept up on anything that like Peter's really been doing lately, but I'm like, I need to go back and watch and figure out what's going on. Peter is my drama channel.
Yeah, he's mine too. It's been kind of weird because like she went out to visit. He wasn't even in town when all this was happening, and they got into a fight, and he was with his kids in the Boston area or something, and then he invited her to fly out to Boston to see him, and then like there was like I don't know if they're dating or not still. That's like the whole point. Like, I don't know, but the thing about it is, and I kind of agree with Peter, that they're each other's cash cows now.
Yeah.
The amount of views they were getting from those breakup videos and the responses that they were giving each other and like the back and forth is exactly what the Paul brothers do.
Yeah. And I even like, I don't know anything about this whole situation, but I saw like Josh Peck did like a video where they like wrote a song about how it was just a short little video. I saw it on Twitter. He like wrote a song about how rich they are, you know, and it was really funny. And I'm like, oh my god, what the hell is going on? I'm out of the loop of drama because I've been so focused on TanaCon.
And then TanaCon didn't happen is the big thing that didn't happen.
Well, it happened, but
poorly and dangerously, and like,
oh yeah,
I don't think Shane's third part of that video series came up, but the fact that Shane is so dedicated to go into all of this and to like find out as much as he can, because I don't think either of these people who were involved in like the decisions with Tana or this Michael guy are giving us the full truth.
No, they're not. Tana and Michael are both giving their own, like, truth, but not the whole
No.
truth. There's just no way. And, like, Shane handles everything so well. Like, he's so composed. Like, he's so everything. But I want him to, like, get mad and be like, no, what the fuck happened? And, like, really, like, get into it. But I don't think
No,
that he will.
I don't think he's that kind of person.
Because, no, he's not. Especially because I saw, like, Tana, like, tweeting or something and was like, Shane, I love you so much. Like, thank you for everything you've done for me. And, like, this and that. And I'm like, yeah, that's not coming from a person who was just, like, bluntly told that they were bullshitting their whole life away.
Yeah, it just,
But,
like, wasn't she
I don't know.
canceled a while ago? Like, isn't she not a nice person? Like, I don't watch her videos, like, I don't do anything, but isn't she not a nice person to begin with?
I don't know. Like, people go back and forth because, like, some people say that she just, like, puts that on for, like, the internet, but, like, in reality, she's, like, really genuine. But, like, obviously, I don't know, because, like, I've never met her, but literally all of her videos, like, she's a fucking train wreck.
Yeah.
All of her videos are, like, rants, which is entertaining if there's literally nothing else on YouTube to watch. And all she does is, like, do drugs and drink and party all day, every day, bro.
Is that, like, worth
Like,
being jealous over? Like, do people like watching
No.
that?
I don't think that, like, she doesn't put that up on YouTube, but I'm sure that she does, like, live stream, like Instagram.
Oh, does she?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm assuming that she does, because she's with Bella Thorne.
A name I keep hearing, I still don't know who that is.
An actress, I think, but I don't really know who she is either. But it's, like, someone big enough where people are like, oh, Bella Thorne. And I'm like, but is she that big? Like, if she's with Hannah and they're both just strung out all day long, like, is she that big?
I feel like Bella Thorne was, like, on some TV show about vampires. I don't know.
I'm Googling it now. I'm searching it because I'm tired of not knowing.
Who is she? Who is she?
Bella Thorne, American actress.
What was she on?
I'm looking. Man, she looks rough now. That's for damn sure.
Is she going through her Lindsay Lohan phase? Or Amanda Bynes
I don't
drug
know.
phase? They all came out of it, though.
They both, like, I am 90% sure that at the end of Shane's, like, part 2 video, when he, like, finally went to meet up with Tana, that she's high out of her mind.
Probably. I mean...
Like, always. She was in The Duff.
Oh. Okay.
She was in...
I feel like there's something about vampires, though.
She was on The OC.
Oh.
In an episode of The OC.
So I'm giving her more credit than what she actually is? Is that what I'm doing?
She was on an episode of Wizards of Waverly Place.
Okay, you can stop. I don't care anymore. She's not on anything I've watched.
Wow, that's, like, crazy.
Maybe I'm thinking vampires because her name's also Bella. That's probably what I'm doing.
Yeah, she was on an episode of Phineas and Ferb.
Cool.
That's crazy.
So was she a Disney kid? Like Logan Paul was a Disney kid?
I think so.
Great.
But
Fantastic.
it's not that much. She was in Alvin and the Chipmunks, the road trip.
Alright, you can stop. Nah. I don't care about her IMDb page anymore. I thought she was in something with vampires.
No, I don't think she was.
Well, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
So, regardless if Tana's a good person or not, my question is, I didn't research this. We should have researched this. I didn't research why exactly she got kicked out of VidCon in the first place.
So she, and I only know this because I watched her VidCon rant videos because there was nothing else entertaining to watch that day. And other people that I do, like, follow were making responses to her. So I'm like, okay, I need to, like, see what she has to say that I can. Yeah. She's gone to VidCon, like, the past couple years or whatever, and they keep telling her that they're, like, inviting her as a featured creator. And then she gets there, and they're like, no, you're not. But they, like, have her scheduled for, like, panels, and she has, like, a big enough following where, like, she should have the credentials to be able to, like, walk backstage and not be, like, walking out on the floor from,
right,
you know, area to area, and they will not give her, like, those credentials. And so, and this is all, like, from what she's saying. So I don't know if this is, like, actually the truth, but then because they're not allowing her to walk backstage when she's, like, trying to get the places that she needs to be, because she was in Joey Graceffa's, like, Escape the Night thing.
Yeah.
And so that's what she's, like, there to promote, and she's, like, there to do panels and everything, but they won't let her, like, be in the backstage area because she's not there as a featured creator.
And I'm sure she's probably creating mobs, people who want to go talk to her.
Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. And then people are saying that, like, she's a safety risk, and her and her manager, and, like, in her words anyway, her and her manager and everyone, they're, like, talking to people and just saying, like, well, if you would give me the credentials I need and I could, like, safely get to and from these events, then that wouldn't be an issue.
Right.
But they are refusing to do that, and yada, yada, yada. And then because she's, like, inciting mobs, it's becoming a safety hazard, and they asked her to leave. That's her story anyway. I've heard, like, other people, and, like, when all this was going on, people were very much, like, on her side, saying, like, yes. And, like, big YouTubers, they're like, yeah, VidCon is, like, so corporate now, and, like, we don't even go to conventions. And
are the Hank brothers, just the Hank brothers, are Hank and John in charge of it still?
I think. I don't know.
I'm sure they're getting, like,
they have
way more support from YouTube now, and I'm sure their fingers are tied. I don't know what I'm saying. Their hands are tied with a lot of decisions
have,
now.
Like, creative license, but I don't know if they're making decisions. I'll put it that way.
It's so big now, they probably are.
They have, like, a CEO of VidCon now, and it's not Hank or John, so it's, like, some lady. And I guess, like, before the lady, it was some guy that was a little bit better, but the lady is not nice. I don't know.
Yeah.
But then I've heard from other people that I follow that they've had, like, no problem with these people. And they've even helped, like, smaller people than them be able to, like, get passes that they need and stuff like that. And so I don't know, I'm just hearing, like, a lot of different things. I don't know what to believe because I've never been to VidCon. But anyway, so that's why Tana said that she got kicked out of VidCon, and they keep, like, asking her to come back, like, as a featured creator, and they promise her that she'll be a featured creator, and when she gets there, she's not. And they act like they don't know what she's talking about. And there's, like, email correspondence of them saying, like, yeah. Like, setting up with
that is so shady. Like, regardless of what they think, like, if they just don't want her, why do they keep inviting her back? Like, if you think that she's just going to instigate riots, and with her, because her fans are crazy.
But
like, did you see the people at the TanaCon? Like,
but like, now she's banned from
yeah.
VidCon.
No,
like,
she's totally banned.
Forever. And so TanaCon started out as a joke, and then it became not a joke. So it was just an idea that she had.
Well, now it is a joke, so...
Yeah, it is a joke again. To be able to meet their favorite creators for free or a very low cost. $65 is a very low cost. But the
compared to...
that there was never any free tickets to begin with. So I'm sure we'll get to the nitty-gritty of that tomorrow, Monday. And change the
Yeah,
video.
whenever he's gonna post it.
Tomorrow.
Yeah. Oh, is it tomorrow?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. Yeah, it's just like there's so many things and so many factors, like why, Michael is claiming that the Marriott told him that so many people, way more people could fit in those spaces, and he's going to sue them. Why haven't they come out with a statement? The police came out with a statement.
Yeah, go ahead, the police.
So the police came out with a statement confirming what everyone was saying there, that there were not 15,000 people. There were like 4 to 5, which makes way more sense when you see the pictures, when you see the building, and when you hear all the people saying it. Like, there were 5,000 people there, 4,000 outside in the blazing sun, and then 1,000 inside. And so the police confirmed how many people were there. But if he's going to sue the Marriott, why hasn't the Marriott come out with anything? Someone has to be watching all of this unfold.
I'm almost positive that the first time he's ever made a statement saying that he was going to sue the Marriott was in Shane's video. So I'm like, you're full of shit, probably.
Probably
and
also
now
full
the
of shit,
Marriott
yeah.
is going to see that and be like, no, because the Marriott is a business, and whatever correspondences that they have had, the Marriott has on record, guaranteed. All of the conversations, all of everything, the Marriott knows what happened.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And my thing with Michael is that he said a lot about Tana, not wanting to deal with the planning, just sending a bunch of stuff and expecting him and his team to do it. And if this is his business and he's putting out his money in it, and he was getting frustrated with Tana, he could have pulled out at any time.
Agreed.
And he chose not to. So that is the thing that I'm just whatever. Also, watching Shane's videos, it just made me very sad for Michael, very sad for Tana, because they're kids. They're just, they're adults, but they're not. They're just babies.
Yeah.
And I'm not that much older, but I didn't start a business at 17 years old. That's not a business, that's a hobby. When you are 16 years old and you're doing this, that is not a business, that is a hobby. You are in high school, honey. And that is not, no. I don't care. MadCon is nothing. That was bullshit too. So if he's saying that he was working with the MadCon kids, that was bullshit too. So that's that was a little iffy. I just thought of that just now. And he's too young to be planning an event like this. And Tana is too young to have an event like this. They're all just too young to be doing stuff like this. It's crazy.
And they all have young, impressionable fans who are pissed off right now. And it's a vicious circle. It's so Tana's pointing fingers at Michael, who has way more fans than Michael does. Does Michael even have a fan base?
Yeah.
And I'm sure some sympathy was brought up when Shane talked to him, but in this next part, whatever it's gonna be, with them talking to each other, it's gonna be brutal. It's going to be horrible. They're going to be pointing fingers at each other, and we're never going to get any sort of truth from what actually happened unless he makes his documentary.
I know, I did see like one clip of Shane just very bluntly being like, there's no way that you didn't know what was going on and you didn't know what was going on. There's no way. So like,
unless both of them are that blatantly ignorant and egotistical, I believe it. Do you see how he how he looked versus now how he looks? I'm not trying to play a looks card here, but he was all up in that Segway. How did he afford a Segway? She could afford one. Maybe she gave it to him. But like, the fact that,
well, she's getting mad at him about like skipping town and everything. She skipped town too.
Yeah.
She's trying to act like she didn't, like she wasn't, you know, on her birthday weekend, drop in to make an appearance at her own convention and then fucking leave again.
Yeah.
Like, that's fucked.
It's...
This whole thing is just, like, so messed up. And and it's because, like, I've been to a convention, like, just one. But, I mean, even if you haven't, like, you know that this is, like, straight fucked.
Yeah. No, that is. It's like, do you remember...
Like, I was watching it.
Do you remember when the Tumblr convention was trying to happen? DashCon?
Yeah.
I was like, why didn't Tana have a ball pit?
Time's worse than that. I know.
It's a bunch of kids on the internet who think that they are smart enough and can do this, when really all of the conventions that we go through that are successful are run by adults. The Vlogbrothers started VidCon, they were already adults with their taking a risk. They weren't 21 trying to plan VidCon. The kids whoever...
Because then I just want to know, like, because I don't follow Tana that closely, and I always hear about her manager, like her manager Jordan, and this and that, and I'm like, now I just have a thought, like, if he's handling all of this stuff, how old is Jordan?
Yeah, exactly.
Is he a kid like them? Or is he, like, older? And if he's older, why are you still managing her?
Because regardless of any sort of drama, just like with Trisha and Jason, any sort of views are sellable.
Man.
She has been getting so much attention from everyone. This is what all of the drama channels have been talking about. Everyone.
But I heard that, like, a couple don't even, like, they stopped calling it TanaCon because they don't want to say her name.
I mean,
in relation
I don't blame
to it anymore. I think that's what Jenna and Julian did. They did, like, their podcast was about it, and they interviewed a girl for, like, an hour and a half about, like, her experience from start to finish. And the girl was, like, older, like, our age, probably.
Yeah.
And she was, like, in line going, I don't think there's free tickets. And the girls that she was in line with were, like, little girls. And they were like, oh, no, Tana wouldn't do that. And so she was like, oh, okay, I can't. This is, like, big kid talk. I can't be talking like this with the little kids.
It's insane. Like, the amount of parents I saw in videos that were like, we need refunds. There was nothing that went on. Like, these... It's so insane. It's just insane. I don't remember what I was going to talk about.
The parents getting angry, like, I get that. But then also on the flip side, I'm like, you're just angry because you didn't know what you were signing your kid up for. Because I feel like if you watched one of Tana's videos, you would not have allowed your child to go. Unless you're some, like, liberal-ass parent who literally, like, does not care and has not a strict way of doing things with their children. Which could be a lot, but I feel like in the grand scheme of things, like, I'm probably going to be pretty liberal with my kids, but I'm not going to let my 12-year-old go to something like that and support someone who uses the colorful language and gives goodie bags with condoms in them.
Yeah, the bag of goodies was going to be like 3 times more than the price of the VIP ticket or whatever. Like, it just...
You gave Michael a month to plan this event. Like, what? Did you have some ideas for what you wanted in that goodie bag? Like, I can kind of see, like, where Michael's coming from. Like, if Tana is the face of this convention and she has, like, the pull that she says that she has, why couldn't she get companies to, like, sponsor her for it?
Exactly.
Unless she doesn't have the pull. She doesn't have the pull that she thinks that she has. That's, like, plain and simple. Just because you got banned from VidCon, who cares?
Yeah, 100% agree. She's a kid who doesn't... I don't even know how old she is, and don't look it up, I don't care. But...
She just turned 20.
No, she did not. 20?
She just turned 20. Yep.
Now I can say shit about her
birthday
because she's just like, what the... No 20-year-old should be doing this.
Either Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday was her birthday. Whatever day the Jenna and Jillian's podcast came out is her birthday. She turned either 19 or 20. And she talks widely on her channel about how she's just, like, strung out all day long. Just, like, all of this stuff, thinking that she's a bad biddy. But she's not. She's just a little girl.
Yeah, it's, like... That's even more insane to me. I thought at least she was, like, my age. I thought she at least was 23.
No. No way.
I was not any sort of responsible at 20. Are you kidding me? Like, that is insane.
No way. Mhm.
Like, what? Okay, we can stop talking about Tana now because I just feel I feel more sweaty in this hot room talking about this than not talking about it.
I was watching it with Josh, and I just kept, like, telling Josh, I'm like, you just wait. Like, we're not going to talk about this for, like, so long after, and then next year when we go to BookCon and you see how a convention is run, I'm going to bring it up. And you're going to be, like, raging. Because, man, it's just so messed up. It's just sad. And I hope, like, I can't wait to see Shane's video, because I really do hope that he, like, gets something.
Yeah, I hope so too. I think it will be, or else he wouldn't.
Because I'm, like, that type of person too, where I'm like, but why? Like, I could keep talking and, like, talking in circles about it all day, because in my head I'm just trying to figure out, like, why though?
Yeah.
Like, whose fault is it though? Like, I need answers. It's my conspiracy brain.
Yeah. It's like, it's not even trying to point fingers at whose fault it is. You just want to, like, it's just a taking responsibility, which is what adulthood is. And this 20-year-old and 21-year-old just don't realize that, question mark? Like,
I mean, Michael put out, like, a statement about it and, like, everything. But even, like, his statement is bullshit, because when people were trying to contact the whatever that he put on there to get refunds, it's like doubling back and saying, talk to the creators, like, talk to this other person. And they're like, but we were told to contact this.
Yeah, exactly. It's not, no one is being
so
truthful.
That's what's happening.
100%.
Hannah didn't even, like, put out a statement because she's using Shane's video as her statement, and I'm like, you're letting him, like, do this for you. And, like, part of it, I agree, and I understand why Shane is like, yes, absolutely, because this is going to be, like, the most unbiased thing. Like, let it just happen.
Yeah.
But at the same time, like, she needs to figure out how to do this, or like, Jordan should have put something out. Like, one of her people that she has.
Yeah, if she has a team of people and managers, why can't they do something? Like, also, if you think about it, she's not in control of what is being said and what is in the video and what is not in the video. I mean, I don't think Shane is like that, but if she decided to go to another YouTuber who was recording this, who had full control over what is actually getting out there, Shane could easily edit out parts that he didn't want to be heard.
Mm-hmm.
Again, he's not that kind of person, and it's going to be a full conversation. But you still, like, what's left on anyone's editing floor?
Yeah.
What truth is not being out there? That's the whole thing with YouTubers. They're like, anytime they make a sad video, they're like, you don't know what's going on in the real life, and I play for the cat, you know, yeah.
Because
She could easily do
choosing-
that.
Yeah.
Because you're choosing it.
I'm just really interested. Like, I love Shane's new content. It's so good.
Yes.
And I love, like, someone needs to, like, fund him to do, like, a docu-series, like, on Netflix or something. I don't think he would do that, though. Because Shane's just, like, doing his thing. But I do like how involved, like, the rest of his squad is, like, when they're talking about, when he's like, I just don't know, and then I don't know if it was Morgan or Rylan was like, well, what is this gonna be? Just you getting their sides, or you figuring out, like, what happened?
Yeah.
And so it's, like, nice that, like, he's thinking about what he's doing, and they're just, like, so supportive of each other, and they're just, like, all so in it together.
Mm-hmm.
I love them so much.
Yeah, I do too. I have enjoyed his new content. He doesn't put out a lot. Again, he doesn't do, like, an everyday kind of thing, but it's very enjoyable whenever I get to watch it.
Yeah.
I think we're almost done.
Yeah.
I have no idea how long we've been recording for.
Mine says an hour
'Cause
and 12 minutes, but I stopped the recording in the beginning, so I don't have, like, that first 15 minutes before you had to fix your microphone anymore.
Oh, right. Stay cool,
Stay
because
cool out
this
there.
week is still going to be really, really hard. See you later, Space Cowboy. Isn't that a line? That's a line from something.
Well, I mean, Space Cowboy's a song. It's from, like, the 70s.
No, it's like from... I don't know. I always say the thing from Cowboy Bebop wrong. I'm hungry,
I don't
okay?
even know what
Like,
you're
I need to go
talking
eat
about.
food.
Bye.
Thanks for listening. We'll talk to you sometime in the future. I don't know when. Yeah, bye.
Bye.